nonkono ana wukwada wada shimama mama nyina muajo ana so biam ya tena sede no mero nsia kase bo a ya bobo no free Sompa 93.1 no ya da baba som wa mamre kwanso na akokɔbɔ no mpanyefo de ato dwa ya wo mo kyerɛ mo sɛ efro na de kro wo baba hɔ sɛ kuafo abada wɔn makoma so pa fa na sikasɛm wo san so ana yɛra Oliver Baka Vamawo wɔn so kɔpie mu appointment committee anim no wɔde kyɛ pakasie akwakoto dwa sɛ de na no ada wɔkɔ kyerɛkyerɛyɛ ɛwɔ social media no so fa sikasɛm bi ho no wɔsra ada wɔpa kyɛw yie pa donkuma yɛ wɔ ma Ghana mra hye fie so na ɛka sɛ yi wɔn mo kyerɛ sɛ Victoria Mmefa Hard Castle Mami wadi anyambra sem ane anyama won sampa de akyerɛ mrahye dwafo nam so nti no wɔmontwe na so na contempt enche no ɛwɔ mrahye badwafie sanso ana dom kase wɔ ma Ghana mrahye dwafie so ahyase susu biribi wɔmo se anu no mrahye dwafo aya no mkɔ mo pension yɛ mo ahomegye mu no yɛwɔ se benya pension scheme bi de ato wa ma wɔmo na aboa twetwaje wɔmo kyekyiriw ane bra wɔn makɔ akɔtena fie wɔmo kɔ ahoyehia mu sanso na na yɛ ba santamantamu a ya wono se kan ya dundumadundum na hyase ama ne musu yie pa na ECG adwumakuo no wo mo bo amane bi ade afa ho apanyifo ne abadwoko ya pa wo mo se kantamanto eja ya hye dware mu wawi akire no ade hye no afa pi kura afa mfiri mu won munya hwehwemu fanfa ho no wo mo so so biribi ya wode apie dwawe ne nsama wodo pi no a ya bobo anu anumere so ya baba tena se don hwere ba kwantam na ya de baba so mo se kase bonyimako bi adaroma ana one maduma so yasene 21st clinic where sciatica expert through herbal center so what the through core capsules tire chill mizone 5G yada mwasia ensada express group nie wase wade wotu kwan na apese okọ fa obadom wo moe wo be kọ no wasanso okọ ne biam abusua wani nwako ne nkaye bia brepam ye beka waro nyina won sampa de akyew yensamfo panyi wadoma sansam de akwakogo aba frontenta fidie no so wokɔ no ya www.sompaonline.com and some nyina banya bi no wakenkan Facebook na fa YouTube no so yɛdam live aya Sompa 93.1 me amatena se bekenkan sam yi don hwere ba kontam de ama wo no medin ene akosia agye wakɔde boaten ansam ne nkyeremu ankasa enie aso ya hwe ma Ghana sika sam so de ato dwa kyerɛ sɛ atadwefo wɔ ma Ghana ya te danne amaye komo so ahenha yi pa ne nyina na yasantia se apam bia ya dwuma awo empanyufo a wo modom boa yai ama ma Ghana sika yitwidi ya bosia ama yade twetwa ho awo ya dada setene mu me kire wo official creditors committee one month mu na empanyufo ye bi free China and France memu na baba tena sia wo mo ne wo ma Ghana so ya hwe sika sam so wo tena se asensantia se apam ne nyina na yasadane da nyina wo ma Ghana ya bosia ya bro awon krofo mama nso ama da bia no brano bia won mo hwese o mo tisika efre o man ye sika kakraka ye benyamu no wo mo kyerɛ santia se apam a won ma sensan ntie no won ma twe de akɔ akyire kakra sane ye bɛyɛ bɛboa ye wo man no hwe betumi anya sika kakra de ato hɔ na Ghana ye ko man ha ye fa ne bosia anemu ansi hoho na sebra ye ka sen sika twetwedie $2.86 billion asam ne ye kan ya sebre no ani nyina baba ya Ghana dia afa no bosia nei empanyufo nya anje bia mu fanfiri ye ncha na kanfa se ehun si hu twetwedie ababa fanfam ho na wo ma Ghana photo sanfo yira kesa to forcing ebra no ne santrofo kasa no wakasa nsem dei ade a kyerɛ mama no sei anansem no se no.
The key element of the debt restructuring was the signing of the memorandum of understanding by the official creditors committee for Ghana. The former Minister of Finance, the Honorable Mohammed Amin Adam, commenced the process for the signing of the MOU by individual members of the Official Creditors Committee in June 2024. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to announce that following His Excellency the President's directive, we have made significant progress in Ghana's external debt restructuring. On the 17th of January 2025, I, in my capacity as Minister of Finance designate, met with Ghana's advisors and the technical team of the Ministry of Finance to discuss the state of affairs, create a timeline, and outline action plan for implementation. Since then, the Ministry of Finance team have worked tirelessly to advance the President directive. Ladies and gentlemen, today marks a significant milestone from the team, and we are pleased to inform all Ghanaians that the Memorandum of Understanding, reached with the Official Creditors Committee last June, has now been fully signed by all 25 participating creditors countries. We are grateful for the Official Creditors Committee's members, their commitment, and particularly the committee's co-chair, China and France, for their support and assistance to Ghana throughout this process.
I was aware of my Ghana photo sound for your rockets or to force any attendant canon now 70. Yanko Masway, Naira Prince, Obria Bua, and Concodi and Como, Wabani Pabanasica, Samu, Wabirimu, where Munyan Sabu Quapa, Yao Betty Match Modia Maya Sasso, where ya some de, Yafian Samurai Fruit, Sunian to Sirogwe, one now, Sans Wamania Bosia Bruno, and Pempino and Ayana Tachi, I fancy a church and a cracker, Adiama one more Quabro Sabusi, and a few one of Shintinos and Nay, and Tiasia Pamwaya, Juma one penny foi. And a Ghana bind tam, na Sabosiana one more trade aquarium sene baya, and once you want to send a best be a church no, Abaqua Chiraka Cardia minus security dear, $2.86 billion. Yanyadia we a watomua, Nasaya some da ya was for me, Yashasia na Yanijahu. Yagoswada ya puswa humano, Sayan Sabaki Ranawa Manasona fee, Yanan Wadim Como a day afahu. Ghana Cocoa Bora Shassia Suana Mobini, Aginasia be and a woman de Bassania Baya. Yanu no my mamma near Papanum Coquia for, one combat to me and her Wamaka crapper. Now Pany control for one no Baba Hatchery, Sagana Cocoa Bora Siwo, a doctor, Randy Abbey, and one in some Trofordin Comobra, Wabwa 9 or Qua Yaquasha, Ghana Cocoa Board, Sanya one more dear city and 1 year me for one more, and so Cocodi and Como. Now I don't know what I say. And February near Bass and Finchia Dunia Training no. Dana Danina no Ghana Cocoa Board, one more bibia. One more saw one dear queer for back home. Now a queer for how one more from Wuno. One more to me in our one crata so. Now I shall power the Befasuo. Now Yamaya Dom Amobatina Conyaso. Sapanya control for a cocoa board or Baba Hachino. Was here nay Wabarasa Ghana queer for so. One more dabremo, one more sick as some emperor, one more master Tenemocrano. Ababa Cocoa Board one more how. Now at me up one my mamma near Papa Macquia for one more come to me I have one a broad doctor Randy Abbey. What is some day at so Cocoa for the moon? Say and was say.
In every policy that we craft, in any decision that we take, we need to have their inputs. And so, I mean, they ought to be central in our decision making. And we also need to prioritize their welfare. And so that's what I mean by putting the cocoa farmer at the center of what we do. There are some things that have been started. For example, the issue of rehabilitation of some of the farms. We need to intensify that. We first of all need to fully understand what is going on and to intensify it as well. We need to work together with the farmers to see how we can increase that. There's also the issue of also prioritizing large-scale farming. If you look at Cote d'Ivoire and some of the Southern American countries, there's a certain focus on large-scale farming. So yes, we have depended on our cocoa farmers who do a lot more small-scale for decades. I think that we also need to begin to prioritize large-scale farming, whilst we're also looking at the aging farms. We are rehabilitating the diseased trees and all that. We need to seriously look at how we can incentivize people to collaborate with us to get into large-scale cocoa farming to also augment what our hard-working farmers have done for this country for.
I was your way around here, no Ghana Cocoa Board, Penny Quattro forward down on and what you know. Ghana Cocoa Coffee Nut Farmers Association. Kasama for Yura Imoro, Isifu Al Hassan, one also for Sakwanyano so Akasai, ya and Sampinwa or Chechimu.
You have come at a time. The cocoa coffee and share nut sectors are facing huge challenges that must be tackled immediately. The challenges include, but not limited to, declining production, low incomes for farmers, persistent threats from pests and disease on the farms. Another major threat that has significantly affected cocoa production is Galamsey. These issues and others remain critical priorities for us, and we look forward to working closely with your office to tackle them effectively. Cocoa production, as you have indicated, is at its lowest ebb, unprecedented in the annals of cocoa production in Ghana. From a production level of over 1 million tons to below 500,000 tons as we speak is sickening. For production to sink this low.
I was aware Ghana Cocoa Coffee Nut Farmers Association, Panyipayo Casadema, one of your isifu, our Hassan and Yokotiano. Now, Panyafasia, some penny pa. Nippon upon one some yera Oliver Baka Vamao. Papa Mafabakaya. Amrabi a chamoya feel cham waya trebia coso. Our Magana Mua Mabuni Yanati Wamugu Mochasa, and your man quite yen and shrinking or banya watashwa. Mampanida dan nada kwakufu adwanga kanawai. Na one sacra near memo from a reach rei. Walk. Aya water toby. Our posy for key, yet ya, just a womoka nimwo 2 ya. Dasa, now a decrono. You're right now, some yakanasano. Na anan de nature bikura. And watch your to social media. Yana watch us appointment committee. One more man panini. Upon for draw upon 1 more. And I want to woman on Kakranka Crassi about your woman to Muno. You're right, Cocotra, yourself, one more Jessica. Na Sassicano, one more Janambia, or of 1 woman, yana. And how one would you, na. Nasa and Sembi son and your man, not just at watch or no. Na anu ye no a yadros ye. Anoka will be my oral committee and a simple appointment committee for to safrano. So I'm a yano, no one matchim. Baby copoche pa wamukwa Jessica. Every one woman penina pa 1 hono. Omra matchiremu na womuswa sun tibi. Na anay na yawrei womochene da sada se. Man kwatina konya shesh ya so ya obebubu din. Na wachira baby kropoti ya sasika no. Egie ne time kwaso. Yawrei ba ya nkotojogu form nsada nsayem. Waso wasra obi anfanche. Na sabio obatan sarebadun shogu ne naso a wopepa na mmom wontwa. Asam no wode ba ya no woka bie. Yasa de obi atumi ka na mmom sebe ya obetumi a kire. Baby a free bar ho na akwakoya den no. Nam so nti wasra pa. Sade asia bia no panyefo anfanche no wai. Na afi omu nyina san kabo mu biem se yefunu krom wade na madaga na emfa no tuma pa emfra. Na akawo bi amane mranimfo ya omukoya. Wọ́n so kwabo ne chidom na otu dazi wano anana ya panyipa ya no odi animu samra nimni de mayira Oliver Baka Vamawo wọ́n kọ ayi appointment committee animu wọ́n rashe de fie na wọ́n so nsam na busua sei ene sibikoye.
Power. Are you going to do justification or you want to render an apology and we close this meeting?
Mr. Chair, I have no intention to lecture the committee. If the committee resolves that the context of the post is irrelevant to the commission, the question here, I'm happy to proceed as the committee has directed. Now,
proceed as the committee has directed.
Mr. Chair, I am saying here clearly that my post was not intended to disparage members of the committee, and I have not intended to say that members of this committee have received or demanded bribes from various individuals. At no point was my statement intended to communicate same. And for those reasons, I apologize. Mr. Chair, the reason why I have left the post on and not deleted it, in fact, I did contemplate it too. As the conversation has as indicated, and the clarity has been brought to it, I'm happy to.
Sure. You are hereby advised to also do a disclaimer. A disclaimer of what you claim you are not responsible. Then we can pick it up from there.
Most grateful.
So why I near kwaswo mrashe de appointment committee no anira Oliver Baka Vamawo ana yakokotie bie na se chawpa no a ana na panyino no ogusuada na osre afaya kwansa fofromu na anoda sembesi ye ewo mrashe de fie appointment committee no wo mo animu Obapa Victoria Emefa Hardcastle Mami wano ane yayi no se Petroleum Commission won kwankwa ye bi emfa emwa se panyi kwantrefo na ebra na mami wane domkuma no eyiye no na ano oden pa na nsam no woka no na ekwode ma minority chief whip yera Frank ano dompre amawi akire kora po na no kwakira apoche se sili ne nioma chaza maame no obi ntumi hunu de na eba no so ansam no de abusua na no oden pa yakase yeka anhwa mo de mo nsa begumuti na sasam no a efiri maame na no mu apie ba ye no aka obi ma dom kuma no dom kase a na one more appointment committee no wonom no sabre no wo munyina akasa tie kyeresa da bi anu oden no do ba besi ankasa saa ana afa kura boro sabio aboa na no wa won fa twa suo na ja ana sane no wo si bi kasa no ase wone no hye odwafo no binom wo asam obi ya betumi akasa de tie ma hye odwafo nti wono so ka bi enam so nkire wo munyina ayese de maamere ye no wanya de ya ni nyina no akira po ane akoda sore ya dom kuma ya wo mrahye bodwafie wo mo da krata pie dwa ya won mo kire se enei ya de a ya da wono mmere bi ya twamu yewura keti hamondo ye ne wo firi mrahye bodwafie wono so ne panyipa bi William ampem daako eno so akasa ne ye abusua kwa so mrahye bodwafie no na anu oden kure kwa wi akire kwa so opia na hwe ani ene ho sensem bebre saa de no a ya kwaso na so obi afa na fofra no de aduru mrahye bodwafo so enti ya kam ya se ene de ni bua awose Ghana for dem awom no ya to apekakra afa ya kebma men kabi no ni papi no ante ase wo munyanya de bre kakra kita na yom se wo mo a nam so nti wo mo sere mrahye bodwafie Speaker of Parliament ne wo kabi wo se wo nyina mra muai na sa nia mo wonsam no obapa Victoria emefa hard castle ye hwe no mrahye bodwafo won mo ntwe na so wo mo kyerɛ sɛ kɔba no sɛ wo mo ye no sa wo mo beto mo yam ye pa na afa wo hu sɛ anokwa mrahye bodwafie wo no nye obi ya na betumi asɔde sɛ wo kasa de etia wo mo wabre wo mra ana hyehyɛ wo ma Ghana emu na dom kase ye wo ma Ghana mrahye bodwafie so ahyase ye wo mo susu brebie ene wo no mo kyerɛ mo sɛ wo hwɛ mo pa no a mrahye bodwafo pinu a wono mo a wo makɔ ma wo gye mu anei baabi a wo mbɛda aduane wo mbɛdie no sane wo ma setena mo setie kora no awerɛho paa nam so nti no ade a kan sɛ pension scheme wo mo susu dia ma mrahye bodwafo sɛ nkana ne kyerɛ yada no wo mo ntena senka wo mutimpam ho na wo mo nya bi fa ma mrahye bodwafo titiriw ne wo mo a wo makɔ ma wo gye mu sane bɛ na sɛ kɔba no sɛ wo free mrahye bodwafie wo sɛ wo mo kɔ akɔtena wo ma wo gye mu kora no a enuoma mo nkonkɔye tare amfa ma wo mo ewo asetena won mo timumu wo se ye wo mrahye bodwafie pii no won mo na se mrahye bodwafo no dodoro no won ma wo mo de wo mo brabo nyina da ne won ma setena ato wo se won baje Ghana ye nkwa de asi ho ye won mo kasa pii no a na so ne wo kɔ na kɔhwɛ sane won ma setena mo ne wo mo dabre mo setie no abusua won tumi nka no waka ne biem nam so nti wo mo sere sa pension scheme no nya se bia ya baba je de afri Ghana fo ya to nkakra agyegie mu na obi aba bɔ no hwene de akyere wo mo na momo no mo hwɛ kwampa wo betumi de afa so na ababoa ma mrahye bodwafo so won ma setene mu atumi akɔnkan kakra na majority leader ya sebrei wa batena konya so yera mahama ayarega won na sansusui wode atudwa
have a pension scheme that caters for MPs when they leave this house. Some MPs leave this house and within months, sometimes not years, most MPs leave this house and within a very short period of time, when you meet colleagues outside this house, they are in a very miserable and deplorable state. And sometimes, whilst here, out of our meager resources, we will have to be extending support to our colleagues who unfortunately couldn't make it to return to this house. Some parliaments have mechanisms and schemes that they use to support parliamentarians. And so we are looking at establishing a committee of this house to look at all the available models of schemes that are used as pension schemes for parliamentarians when they finally leave this house. We have models in the UK. The UK has a Pensions Act, an MP's Pensions Act, which has a scheme that has a benefit package for MPs. It is drawn out of contributions from individual members of parliament and then contributions from the exchequer, and then they have different benefit packages for MPs depending on how long they have stayed in the House and at what age they have retired out of Parliament. We also have a model not far away on the African continent in Kenya,
And Kenya also has a model that is partly funded from the state coffers and then contributions from members of parliament. Here in Ghana, we want to establish a scheme, but we don't want the pensions of members of parliament to become a burden on the taxpayer. And so we are proposing to design an MP's pension scheme that is going to be funded from carbon credits, revenues from carbon credit. We believe that the carbon credit market is one that has not been fully explored by Ghana. And so if we put in place the right infrastructure for carbon credit markets, and we put members of parliament in charge of ensuring that all the policies and programs that enable Ghana to gain so much from trading in carbon credit in the international market.
I was so worried. I am majority leader. You are my Ghana, my shepherd of fear. You are Mahama, Ayariga. Asante Mantam, we see Judge McQuan was a seer, ya wabaman ye be. What you must say, nay, so call fear musotomu. Now on a son, Kania Dundumadunduma shall see ya. I am an young wakra. A woman said, no, dum sodum son at 2 chaye. A guswadaya, a in the tea, dear so. Asante Mantam, dear no, naka cry, dear Nimuno. A basasia nasa peja beam, ya, I don't know, Niawa. I am Sadam and young one. Now one much almost said, nay, cables I would dry a dumb boy. Na emi enya nyina ma hoɔden no ɛwoso ne yɛka sɛ overload no ɛkyɛ sɛ egusu sɛ kyaw aka wo bi ama heat pa ya ɛde ma wɔn no enya sɛm ketewa ma ye wɔn akɔkɔ nya sɛ ne kyerɛ yada no wɔn mo tena sɛ ye bribi adeboa cables no ne yɛ wɔso mo yi de firi hɔ de kɔ baabi foforo wɔn ba yɛ ne nyinaa na fe so ensiesie mapa atumi akɔso ama santemantemu yɛ wɔtumi ahenha yɛn na panyipa yɛ ɔkasa de ma ECG adwumako a ɛwɔ Ashanti West Ra Benjamin ɔbɛn antwi ɛna wɔde nsɛm yi atu dwa wɔsɛ wɔn mo kora no sɛbi onye wɔn mo de sɛ wɔn ba bɛka nsɛm wɔde akyerɛ Ghanafoɔ ama sɛbi o ewie kyerɛ kora no yɛ kyerɛ mu anteneyɛ nanso yɛ bɛsere wɔ yano nam so nti wɔn mo sere sɛ yɛmfa nkyɛ wɔn mo mmerɛ kakra yɛ di anim wɔ yi sɛ wɔn de bɛyɛ nsiesie no bɛsɛ na wɔtwe baako na mmienu ntam na ma santamantam nso yɛn wɔtumi aheha yɛ saa sansa wɔhwɛ saa overload no a wɔn ka ho asɛm no a ɛyɛ dɔso ɛyɛ ma na heat dodoɔ no aba bɛgyina cables ni mu a yɛhwɛ yɛ bɛtumi akɔ haw ani asɛm kaseɛ ade abrɛ yɛn ɛno na aka obi ama na ho akɔ hia sa ECG adwumako a wɔ asantamantam mu wɔn moto saa na mo no na boa ama yɛnyina ma hoɔden ne yɛnyina mo nkanea no ɛtumi gyina so yie ɛwɔ asantamantam mu Akantamanto Disaster Interim Committee wɔn yɛ abadwako sonko na no wada akantamanto gya no hyɛ no empanyimfo pa wɔn sɛ wɔnya bi amfamoa na wɔnya mu hyehyɛmu nso so biribi mfamoa de kode a aka wo be ma gya no hyɛ saa afɛn nso so anuama wodo a wɔn behia sane yɛbɛyɛ wɔkyena bi no saa gya ɛte sɛ yɛ nkwankwate bi mpanyinsɛm ɛwɔ nkantamanto ane mfafra mu aka wo bi ma committee no panyipa yɛ executive member ya wɔka ho bi yɛwa Akins Buache Mensa wɔsoso biribi ade ato dwa ya ene wɔkyerɛ sɛ empanyifo ka wo mo kyiri pam ho no wo mo no ECG adwumako na hia afi wo mo hwe bambo mu national security wo mo no wo ma tena se dum gya adwumako ye wo ma Ghana mu nso so no wo mo no wo ma hia edwom empanyifo awodo mo nimu den so so no wo mo no wo nyina tena se atokese asoso biribi dia fa ho agya no hye ye no asane ba ya na yansan so ntene empanyinsɛm abiem aka wo bi amene wo bia na dwonkyerɛ aba ya ne wɔn ho kwampa obetumi de afa so na atumi aboa biempa eno wɔkye ne panyipa fa sa akonya no so a wɔn da wɔn afɔ no asetetire ne wɔn badom boa wɔn adan chance da wodo brɛ wɔn ne nneɛma wodo a wɔn behia sane ba na dwa no wɔn basan so akukuru ade ase ho bio
ene kwampa edwa no hye na ha ne o light off say your pon 6 o'clock na yetimi your gate high was street wa enti boss 6 o'clock you dum kania bia o ha bia aha na me no ka say electricity ba ko control oyes ni nyina yatutu gate mi o security o mo ye nuane no so ya mo bia ate ase say obe no aduane afi ba bia wo na wo dia badum ha abeto eno pa won so a ye yi ba bi pote dia ma o mo ye aduane nyina wa akire ha o bisa se okocho ba fo ma o mo nyina o ba bi fa but from now going in there yɛn pɛ sɛ obi di gas ba bɛsi ha na asan de ato rent number ɛsan sɛ yɛne fire service fo ahyia ɛna yɛne ECG so ahyia obi ade ne measure saba yɛbɔ ho ban sɛ deɛ ato yɛn 2013 ɛde asan ato yɛn no ɛnsan ɛntɔso bi mpɔnpɔnfoɔ sɛ sɛde kasɛdua yɛntia so mprɛnsa
I was your Cantamanto Disaster Interim Committee. Panyapoyo executive member Womoyera Ekins, Watchmensa Anna Yatenin came. Now, arise for change, for economic growth. Wamos also a bomber Panya John Dramani Mama Basu Yepa Patra Senyami, Yerano Watchra Sawaman Penini, Wababa Tenaso Pen was so ban in Prenusu, Ninyanariana Moto, so Corny Nay and Shaya, where they go Aquamosa IGP. And on the ya done one for senior, you're not the shaping my one free more 2020 about why I told Yaba Pem. I fear Cham about 20 mono. Now one sham found Wayamaran, or much rasa, Mampena Yadia Pa. Now, Sana Montuano cry, so I may be our my gun and more. And non qua cry on the back kind of pa. So I join a gun of phone with the true, and a one more free moon near Busia. I told one more no sabre anymore. And I'm soon to one more rasa Mampanini. More man so one a day in present baby actually, none your my agent some more. What was so back was so a general national pet biada, as some babuabono, and rubber to me and no Eddie.
About Chamu 2020, no any sa a few way mo. Now, or no so error fed my director of CID, and a director of CID and so also the ama CID for be say Omunye Mojuma. Na ye hwe saa sia before ya dia ma omu ya omu ni ye bi ne kwan ya omu ahya se edi ya adwuma no ye hu se sankrofo we no investigation na omu ye no emboa eti ye sankomu hu se sankrofo na edi adwuma no ma omu no omu ye MPP adofo eti omu pese omu ye kwan bia so na omu sei cases yi enso no anye bia no chechiman case esi ye 2020 no hu video no so nsema asi wo ho na electoral commissioner na ono ho no o declare NDC o ka say yeti say 49 NDC 49,000 bibi na ye sentence say MPP 45,000 bibi na mo gie krata no edi free nsam na member of parliament chiman na ogina hobi MPP ni ezu na kwagie krata no edi free nsam na omoji ye no omo anso na order na yehu nkrofobia na omo she police na ma na omo wo ho yehu asoja fobi nso omo she asoja na ma na omo wo ho na MP no agina ho eti anye bia no wo be sha say investigation na so invite MP no so we invite electoral commissioner na oye in charge wo ho no ba utumi fiti enja sankrofo no enkonkochi obi different say obe ye oya sa person say investigation no invite sankrofo we na ti omo asem na possible ti omo omu na di ade na nimu ono nso na yesa declare ade no dia
no anode to jatra sika dia $6 million bia no so nipa bin mama na kwanta wase hwehwemu atumi koso
ye ben ewo ansa na enu achi no research national security anes mpanyinfo bi nso awie sika bi $6 million eno so ye pese ye draw aban attention now o investigate sa asem no no more funny size can and famo my way or my yeska agufado nim crop or pointy on one or more a digana humble pa if you say or scan on pay and your man will on besom ye or more yeska but be or becobian ska we are yeska we are nansan ye kabi na Burkina Faso na sun ska de bre size can no free a Ghana ska ansana agufado ne mba nso ato aban fie no yato ama omo fofofo sai fie no baako 30 na yato ama omo ene nsase bia no so ka ho nsase be 40
abusia wei ayeye radius mahaman ya teren kano wano na kuo no wodi anemu a wasra mampanyin John Dramani Mahama say wasrada eno no kire yada sika $6 million no one share ina no so wonyemu ehihemu Environmental Protection Agency woman ebo amanie watch sa Galamsey no ayaka wosam na busua ekonso nkoyo wokọ bia me yawodo bi no mu a se ne amafo no se bi tuo no asa wokra de womo nka Ghana fo ho nam so nti no ama yade nketenkete ahyase a eyi yinitie wasan kronkro awodo no so bi aya cancer kokoram yade no nam so nche wan mo sra se na ne chena yada nipa biada ya bache wo se nsuo ho wotu gala anasa wo mensuo kora na babia wo no ebe ya kwa bretuom ne yade no empanyufo nchew sare ba na batumi aboa ma o my Ghana eyensu ansu wa hodo ne batumi abo ho ban san se yade no a asase ya piepie no ano ya yade pa na yero atoni dua wo no ana bono regional director EPA Environmental Protection Agency waya panyi kwantrofo wada no ewo bono wona na santrofo di nkoma wo cheche mu sasa so twe no ewo se de ba
one area what is happening is there were companies video related to prospecting let's say so the one person who used 36 minutes it will say maybe a gold one. Is this the one which is the every matter said the very commercial abra every infrastructure so and I'm saying almost prospecting I'm also echo concession and almost so I'm saying precisely around by the grow even back some part of which the good thing is which for my elders no sorry I'm on to say almost and no statement I'm on the say the chief and elders of which sorry like I said they don't need that kind of illegal mining within our communities. Now, elders within some parts of this country, so I'm sorry, yes,
I was your way of Environmental Protection Agency, Panya Quantra for Bonomantamo. You are 20 Diana Ten and Canona. Our Samionti, Yana National Small Scale Miners Association in Panya for the Uncomo. Now, Panya Payo, Moka Sama for your Abdul Razak Al Hassan. And what I say, I said, dear, I from one movie pa. Na nkomonim kura process asemi baba aya na pampi no wa no mpanyfo ta ne won mo hia age won mo so age nkyere ma won mo brabi se bia bosomi anasa na wotwe bi ama won de boaboa won mo ho na wa de putupuru bo wa wo se yenya Galamsey atuo de asem we ne kanu no ase ne sai ekoba ne sa no wa won mo ho ebedwuru won mo yie pa
oba be na djuma emmom some kan no so no Odika, ye pese ye who say as an situation there, no some there, more the come as a thing, you know, we are illegal mining, they say we guide the woolly because of minus say my a year as a young my name. Pattern, I think, may would decide from another member from America, say, we're praying in the sense that governance, I think, and I so a new for the from a governance. Because if you're a regulatory body, and no one to me and put our corner, there were other agencies who take crucial and creditor as well. So, collaborating with the minister, collaborating with the Water Resource Commission, any EPA, Minerals Commission, and those commissions. Under different ministerial group. Engineer ko nya bo track akra narrative in there anke because no na SHS regulatory bodies no one say obuti the political will no be sanctioned by ministers and also no etching because we need to say akesefobia ombeti ma ko posa ko we no nko a ebia ko nya bo track akra say the move for mo ya QMC meeting any minister so of lands and agriculture ya veterinary Parliamentary approval swearing in Granyama. And you know, say Ubia na kwanya Ubia be faso na ya posa kunwe ya timaku. And you know, na kata ndiye anke kama nemu ate tumiri de waprano kakra. De bia yere kase government should empower the regulatory body. No one kasa NB kumuhujuma. Ya no munde ya juma. EPA, Water Resource Commission, Minerals Commission. Omun nanke se sta honden na ewo bunchen na wufia umu omra mwanaso regulation mwa. So nto muko illegal miners here. Is that to right to assemblies and law enforcement agencies to move take action? I
was your way a customer for the National Small Scale Miners Association. You are Abdul Razak Al Hassan. Na I'm on boy and Sakacho say work one more kwabata be a was and Tamantamu. I was just sending a nanny papi no kwabo dumpim. I will honor Nanya and Katokra. I did you for the about having much say. Why can't you make one? Uncle Dano Pino on my woman resource and woman one sat to so. Sabaya won't be paid one sat, no resource on one sacano, and on our quiet the story about time so. Now one more chance as Uncle Dano Pino one more. One more port, Nanyambia one mubisa. Sa pon Uncle Dano fan he. Why can one of them quite free ye? anasa hefo anasa mo wa kakra no kwahye ma kakraka adam ho nanso nti wo mo srasa na ne kine yada wo mo mpagya wo mo nsa na nkoda no results no won mo nsa antumi enka yane adesuafo bi a ene wo mkọ wayek won mo nkwa bacha wa santemantam mu a na won mo rasa wo mo results won mo sabeka no yane pinuwa edi nkomo sei
by no almost see entry reports they see they na I try exams but I think say you throw no still na almost say the almost can almost release the results tina yes ko any parents ko ho na ya ko hede omo be kan the tanti yes ko throw you say results na team dey go school next year
I'll be able to go to school this year. Find it difficult them to release it for us.
I was aware of the show for being yet 1 month cano. Sir, West Africa Examination Council work at Jumekono. Other one more resource, Obama woman after Kodano so, or what me out to a one more dish, so now Kayaboy Homotin. Sir, near bad tiny be bedding common so. Yapuso man, why in your woman, don't trust way. As first group, and I account for dear Mobibia, so young call one more. Now walk on Tamone, Omakodi, and Como, and I brand will be our phone. And you say, what I have soon when it's what who. So super so too quite conquer for mamma sure. I was shown why in Tamwati. As President of the Boo for so, Bibia and Tantam so. Kumasia for labor run about a crack and a shift light. 0249 000448 0249 000448 Mizo and 5G. Yadamosia and Sada. I was so question overseas, so when you been what talk. I feel when you don't crown was her to the account say. I'm not dear and what dear womb, a general naso, I sat here po ye pa. Now through a herbal sentence, so the 3 core capsules are back. I go master drew. Was a scenario ya? I am team. And I simple, I cocoa na barber shower sewer. Sure say one sabaka 3 core capsules, not one on no more. Call Qualinak herba, Danny herba misty, and your pedant can be sir. And to form fray. 0546 107 107 0546 107 107 21st clinic now was a sciatica aspect and one more Aberdeen. I was your to a sentinel watching whatever now no was an anitna double corner doctor for show in terms so while laboratory centers was scan near day Nina obey your big camera. Kuma say so much was show overseas junction or was a council quarters Accra. Or Dominic Suyan and Kwanza and Affair Tachiman 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 in your sway. Now I'm pension right about your catch you know.
Defense clinic yes sciatica expert. Sciatica no when nerves never wo to ase na fa wo siremu na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no. Se ho teche ma eno ene ye fa ne sciatica. Na etimi bubu oto ase ka wo se dwe wo sirem woje ho baabi a enye na no na 21st clinic ba ye adwuma pa wo mu ye ntia baso bo ma gye no Ghana ha ene amono ne enya asem ketewa wo mu gye international awards ahodo wo mu gye local awards ahodo na anu nso na wo mu bie the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa bibrim ha no ebi ni baabi a gye 21st clinic nkoa wo mu de bibiduro ene besa o yare no masa de machine aka ho eya yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mama ade ba ko a wo ma gye din wo mu pa no eye sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ne hypertension ni ade ni ade Ghana ha ba bia wo mo ho 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 na 21st clinic wo mo ye sciatica expert.
Introducing Mixer 5G Sparkling Drink, a whole new refreshment in a can. Mixer 5G is a tasty non-alcoholic drink. It is a perfect companion for all your events, including parties, weddings, and funerals. It is made with green tea, ginseng, guarana, grapes, and grapefruit. Get refreshed with Mixer 5G Sparkling Drink. For bulk purchases, contact 0246 270 221. This advert is FDA approved.
Brakasa ye duaba won so a ne dwumadi wo nipadua biara pom den ene na brabo mu ne hia yi pa enye brakasa nko nuaba ne ahaban bi te se kwawunsusu a abonwono ne dia akeka ho no kura enwanunu ahodo a ekwa animu yi ankasa brakasa ne sa nuaba yi binom ne akeka bobudi afa abefo kwan so a ye dia ye brakasa powder brakasa powder siesi nipadua na abakwa ahodo no ho ban afri mpani yade ne yade ahodo pi ho fa enkodate de ma baako freduane anopa ne anwumre anafa enkodate de ma baako woni nsuhie yeti anopa ne anwumre wobra wadidi awie ubenya brakasa powder to Kingswalk Herbal ne Heroes Herbal Accra Okechi Drug Lane Dani Herbal Kumase Mensa Takrade Mose Pharmacy ne Greenlight Pharmacy Sunwane Cash and Carry Supermarket Asantwa Herbal ne Bibidro Depot Techiman Sewa Herbal Mampong etufo mfre 0550 19 1514 brakasa powder aduane san yedro FD ahwehwe sankratu emu agi atum
Hey sewa me hu acho me na no me bisa ekra so kwa brochu
Kwaku afeina mebeko men krata krani
eni me ma connection man for den kofo sika aduane ne wanya otwedi musa no
Oh Express Group Adarumenti, according to IF4, opese otu kwan kosua dia. Express Group do be call mind be to say Canada, US, Australia, UK, and Germany. Say a tour and as a visit in Swa. Express Group do be call Dubai, Canada, US, Australia, and Germany. Mo amu pese motu kwan koye jumanso, obet me do wako Dubai, Qatar, and as South Korea. If you also want to take international tests like SAT, IELTS, TOEFL, GRE, GMAT, they can help you pass easily. They can also help you secure a good job in the UK. You shall mention a crime of Kumasi as a full labor runabout where Accra and so Omo Carnation First Light, Tama Omo Community 18 Lashabi Girl Filling Station. From more much for ISO 055 555 0067 and 0249 000448.
Sompa TV, Emma Akitiapa.
and some so now the Casabana call a mountain senior high, no what table woman take oponimu. At the shop for ya, one more quantum so could no. So I mountain senior higher. Any party of Makuma compim you knew. I had no more to a siam you knew 2,562. And I was ya 1 year, I wore a ya mountain senior high. Na me ha mani nkakra no a eya kwakwa ese school ne fa ana wan mo nya ntia bro wan madwene ana wan mo chi ase so anu aka obi mankonwa ane ade ankoda no betena so na wode asua de na ho ya kwatwe de ma wo mo ya kasai se wo kwa school ni mu a awewo se no se ankoda ne pi nu a ebi mo cheche form ya e form no mo tena asua de etwero ne bibia ya no akwakwa ya mo chesem ye papa ya kasai nim se ngoma asua de Adaba na kuma so ye wasene ne kine yada wopan wasem no kan ya bandada na pen so kura no wo wase obetumi atu wana mo na suku a wodo mu a wo mu yi akade na nuoma wodo no ye betumi akọ wo mo asa na aka obi ma de suafo wo ba first year ye yi no wo mo ne nsamtwofo akasa ya wo no sira se wo mo sira da mpanyimfo mram sansa no ya akwa ya den akwa ese suku no dan da nyina nam se wo mo ne nkonya wo betena so ebi mo tena fam nti no woni ya wokọ no wan hye anase mpo usuku atade na wan sia ade chia wontumi fa nko suku mu ye no akwa ya asem kase ade abeto nkoda no so
Nyanyema bit say nkonya classroom dormitory facilities sanyama ni na yehia ni wo yesuku.
Anytime we go to dining, we not be satisfied, so we need the government to help us.
The rules that they are not enough for us. We're facing a lot. Even in classroom, you see that students will put books on their laps to write. In all that, we need support of the government to come and help us. Behalf of that, because of that, we are eating under a mango tree.
Since senior high school, we are facing many challenges, but the more important challenges is the lack of accommodation and the lack of toilet facilities. There's the girls, we used to sleep at the dining hall, and then we are the population is growing high. And so aduane nkete na nkete mai. Yeah,
that's why baby I know e get now na say foot. Don't staff on class school them. Yes, I'm not bread.
High school. And yama bebre here was school we mo. Yes, school I buy and lay your fiana from once I buy since I never buy. Buy say yama be close to school man. It means we are there. First of course, the nyapenda yetina so school means we are there. Hana ye best school muswa, ye best 6 o'clock. And see seniors for about no more 6 to 12:30 no more. And sana ye from once for near occupy almost space. Sanya money and why. And my it means ya and see a government is a one why.
I was your first, of course, of one on the way. I had for one of my call for front your tail woman canona. I know what you know. And could I be almost answer to us or send me another them one more dining no. And so one more crowd. Just a kata we actually crab one. And Sanya Danka home to almost a same for a medium cacra.
For me, the food is not taste for us. It's not taste. It's not too much for us. It's too small. To take this food, to not reach you. Chop this food up to the evening time. If you're hungry, you can sit at one place to learn. We don't have more food, no tables. We are suffering. But when we come to eat, we'll be just standing. We don't know where we'll get food to eat. So they didn't give us bread, sugar, and the rest. So, you know, some of us, we like eating too much. So because the food is not sweet, and the food too, if we are eating, especially the porridge, the Tom Brown, if you are eating, no sugar, no bread, cannot eat it and cannot eat it. So we need more food. And if you come to Daniel, we will eat small.
I was your not just son no, Yamofra one more call a mountain senior high. I know what a woman take upon more bono instrumental. And you tell a woman of them one else, how dear. One more be pa, Sukua dime conya, and after Omuniani umbeti, and your tessa one more can want some no. Now your command so what so, I know a man says out, man cinema was Santa Mantemu. I don't share ya what you want to show bomb and any one of them. Sacron for a do woman pass a preferring some Katuama. What you're saying, Chamona, watch it. Wabra confirm for a woman to almost a samaja woman your ma. I can't be a man, there will be a piano machi. And as a piano made about 10 crown was sure. Sansa walkway. I can for continue Kwama Quaka General your menina. Nam soon to one more, sir. Sabamba form ray. Woman bomb pemper was send ya by ya. Sacron for ya yaka one more somewhere name. Yatakura say Yachabako, Richard Jacino. One more country, Yancher woman come home. Then Yadis dear and for Mancayeno.
I know correct. Your man soon and tell me how they what treasure. My Galamsey in Kakra Krayan, ye. Now, Nancy Cranham started man bina. I comfort him started man, I comfort any meaning ye were half crack me fear. Umba, you operate some no yedma. Mutunku romu them. Mutu rap me boys in them. I'm phones. Last time I'm mobile, move phones, me, you Sika 45 million. Your jungle motor see her. It's your number time the coy. Your pumping machines. Baby, you try black or mutu ko bu dan ani. No matter black ni na the cop. Indeed, me a cemetery nimpano. Me a crack, there's 1 week in it. From phone baha. Now, but 2. I'm sorry, no one say, oh, around, and I'm yanny. My boys, no, say, from phone bahanti. Mummy, any ancient. Panso, I'm sorry, Babuami. Eh, I know me, you know, but I could be granny, the back on your chain. Friend Galantula. You're cramping your 2 and I know Johnny. Temna, go for Baby Suma. And Zakana, I didn't call police station. Is it crowd them or more? That tunnel police station. Continue there. The water.
I was saying, I know children, you know, they should be our to one so cassa, and more than the dear at your pussy for him.
You had it at the Sasa, the old kind of paper. I just could be a Timono. akorɔfoɔ mu hae papaapa nti sɛ wote ya ɛnyɛ kontompo woda wo dɛm koraa no a na sɛ woanhwɛ ne yi a wowɔ hɔ no ma no adwene abɔ sɛ wobɛda bɛnya na wo phone ne nyinaa no ɔmde kɔ abraba abɔ asi wo kurom ha no ɔmo dodoɔ no ayɛ ayɛ saa korɔ no sɛm no sika dadeɛ mu a ɛbɛtɛtɛ wafa wo phone wogya atoro hɔ a ne yɛde kɔ mmaayɛ a wɔn aba ha bɛdi paa ne mmeranteɛ wɔn bɛdi paa no ɛdan a wɔn gu wɔn tumi dɔɔso bɛyɛ nnum anaa nsia dɔɔ kura bɛyɛ du nom gu daa baako mu wɔn ada anadwoɔ no na akorɔmfoɔ ayɛ wɔn a te sɛ deɛ wɔn da dan mu hɔ bia no na wɔn awurawura hɔ sɛ phone a ɛwɔ dan mu hɔ nyinaa wɔn tumi paaki ne nyinaa na wɔn de kɔ ɛno pa ho a small scale mannefoɔ nso so ɛwɔ ha na wɔn nso yɛ dwumadie nkakra akɔyɛ adwuma kakra a wɔanya ato bɔtɔ mu no ɛno nso kɔduru kwa so a na mroba fu ya san bɛbɔ attack wɔ kɔ no magye sika nyinaa no mo de kɔ ɛno pa ho a ewura mu adwuma a yɛyɛ ne kwa mutumi toa wɔ wura mu hɔ no mo de tuo ni asekan abegyina wɔ so na ɛbɛkɔ mutumi kum nipa ne bi kwa no magye
awosɔre toa ansam no aso na NDC panyepayo obo dom atwe dom ano adema ahafo ano north abato ampaso no yera Isa Suleiman ana de adesode atu dwen woso obasra pa NDC panyefo mra wo monsra bamwe sansane ekoso ewa ahafo ano north no nyame anim ni ani anyan na nyina no yesa afi atwa mu abato ayeto ye no wo mo NDC fo de wo mu ne pefe sanipa okogina mu de ma wo mo samra shabadwani no yera kwasi adusai wano na de nkunimuo ewi akire ne akyenkyem ne nsa ade ama MPP ni amanei MPP ni na temra hye odwafia waya ye no no wo mo sa de no wahye wo mo akomu dedem ye wo basra mpanyimfo se wonya mo hwehwemu na de se no wo mo fa antu yie
constituency youth organizer me deputy ni me other youth ni youth working committee ya wa hafa no nyina ne member wa ne mranti ya mo bo me campaign ye wae in fact said na communication officer kan yeda ye nakra if you say ye the common and bre pa na koye campaign na nye adeketwa be ye to aba nyina wiye no nzazo ba ye no se na nye si ye chinchim ye nsane ne ma abana bi obi wa afa no nyina nim se abana ko se du se na wene ye ko police station wa afa no po a na ye MPP for police station kra no ne nyina wene ye be ye bedu coalition ma me na ntima anya ankoleti bibia wo se atma bempe lusu na apɛ ɛna wɔtena ho sɛ wɔnyɛ hwee ihu ya nsa sojafo abetutu agu eso nyame na boa yekra na yemu bi ahwero mkra nti ebesra ye party mpanimfo sɛ adwumade ekoye ne dan kra nyame ya boa yemu bi ahwero yekra no so mo tena ho no mo ye din na power na so mo fi sɛ bi ye tuters na wienti ampi na aka no ho hia ɛnyɛ saa na tie because sɛ ya ahwere sɛ ye ntu na mo a ye adwuma wa afa no fi ye di anim ye ne mma wa ne mnantie ya kyerɛ sɛ ko pɔm sɛ mo ma ye adwuma no bi mu a ɛnyɛ ade sɛ mo meba eba sa party no ebe tete apansa mo afa no nti ebe sɛ mpanimfo sɛ o mada ro mo mfo mo nansi fom na de court no ye ndɛ sɛ mo ye ehu lawyers no mamra bia ɛsɛ sɛ ɛwɔ Ghana ha edi papa no na obetra fi na nipa
abusoro no chi no Francis Akapo Alekprem wono na communication officer de mo hafo no north abato ampaso no wono so de kakra to aso
from national regional be bia obetuma boy bia say asem na ayekɔ so no party man di out ya represent in fact name ekɔ so the party ni bia ahia wa na akoye na represent nti ebesre verdict na electoral commission o ka kire de boni pinch na watima ko gina ba bi ko ba bia ko declare resource e dia ma obi a afon of am from tumi ama ye transity ni edwene ho a ene yetimu a emfa wo ba afon of obi enu sa kwase bi se ne bi ma wa bato nti ayi din sa na ye party 24 say omu nyina amra mu no wo meka ma periperi yenye de enye adwuma na asumdua yi na ehwe no emra because in fact wo twin sem no ho a wo hwe party man nyina ni wotu se obi adwe ho won ti ase nti de yeka nyina ne se yes rendi simpany4 omo form na esi for no mo hwe se asumdua ni periperi yenye akwase bi se na odi nkuni mu abatu mu yemfa ne nkuni bia konwa no emfa ma no ne botai nyina enti ko di campaign na ti boy ma nkuni di bai
I was so worried. I party at Chitafo Binom Yate one more and can no. I have for no north about to ampass so. I want a money boy a free and way. Now I am found something na and see. Cocoa Veronica Jando, ya grace. Boozy the caption man. And what you know, or Ross Santia Benedicta, Cosia Sumwa, Munina Adam was said, I must see. When some button I see I can ye meeting. Ane. Akosia ajewa kwade boaten. Ya sorry so na sempenipa atwaso.